Hi guys, welcome to Intellias vlog. Short videos on the topics about automotive, fintech, Internet of Things and other technologies that are in the world out there. My name is Luba. I work for Intellias, one of the biggest IT companies in Ukraine, with over 1,500 engineers on board who make, I would say, some cool products that are used all over the world. So today we are launching a series of answering Quora questions. In those short videos, we're gonna pick the most upvoted questions from Quora and ask them our experts. And let's see what they have to say about those. So enough of me, let's go. So, Victor, people are very curious about self-driving cars. So one of the questions I picked is, what's gonna happen when the self-driving car gets pulled over? Whose fault is that, the cars or the drivers?
So the first question is whether people will really own the cars they will be riding, right? So when the car is fully autonomous, it probably doesn't really make sense for a regular person to own it, because you will most likely use those cars the way you are using Uber right now. That's basically the reason why Uber is developing their own self-driving vehicles. So basically you will just call the random car, it will come to you, you will sit in it and you will go riding, and then you will free it and that's it. So if you are not an owner of a car, if you are just a passenger, probably you are not liable for its actions, in theory. Still, there might be some situations when you might be liable for car's actions when you are just a passenger. So technically, self-driving vehicles should be programmed in a way not to violate the laws, right? So basically, it should keep to the speed limit, it should obey all the traffic signs, it should follow all the traffic rules. However, as a passenger, you'll probably be able to provoke the car to, say, park in a forbidden location in case you play it the way that you are sick and you have to do emergency stop. So, for instance, I think it makes sense, because in this case, the car would probably behave not correctly if it wouldn't react for obvious signs of sickness of the passenger, right? So in case you play it and in case you will use it with a bad intention, basically to make the car stop somewhere in a place where it shouldn't stop at all.
Turn away or stop! The brakes, T on the left, you're about to hit that car, the brakes, hit the brakes!
Then you will probably be liable for its actions, even though the car did it itself. Right? So in this situation, probably you will be responsible. I guess that auto manufacturers or those companies that will own the vehicles and will be liable for their actions, like operators of large fleet of self-driving taxis, they will make sure to not to be liable for situations like that. So probably when you will accept the user agreement in the app that will call this vehicle, you will accept that you are liable for any actions that vehicle will be doing because you behave it in a certain way. In case it's a bug in the software that runs the car, then probably the manufacturer of the vehicle or manufacturer of the software or someone who is responsible for actions of the software will be liable for actions that will be done by this software. I think that insurance will also do a lot of profits on this part. So probably someone will insure these things, and car manufacturers probably won't be the ones that will accept the liability anyway, and their position most likely will be that they will try to remove this liability from them all the way they could find feasible.